Hey YouTube, if you haven't seen it, which I'm sure you have, Peak Design is coming out with a new roller bag. Well, before you go and spend $600, I wanted to show you this bag from Shimoda, which comes in at $299 and has just as good of construction, just as small of a footprint, and it only has 2 wheels versus 4, which in my personal opinion is superior, with leather accents and the ability to put in camera cubes or packing cubes and customize it to however you want to use it. So here's the bag. This is their travel bag, or their one that would be compatible for international travel. They also make a bigger one called a DV roller, and I believe that's slightly longer but then a lot deeper. So here is kind of a look at the bag from all different angles. This is one way to do kind of a top-down view. Really nice handle, telescoping. You know, Peak Design said that they had a lot of like play. I really don't think there's much play within this handle. It's very sturdy. It's super smooth. You have leather handle accents on both sides of the bag. So if you want to pick it up, you can go ahead and do that. You have a really cool metal bar that you might be able to see. I'll bring it closer to the camera. Across the top of the bag, that's going to give it extra support, and then also protect your bag from any type of maybe heavy weight that's going to land on it if you were traveling with it and happen to check it. And then you also have this top grab handle. Again, on the outsides, you have 2 places for optional, actually I think they come with the bag, but you can option to have them on or off. But cinch straps, so sometimes I'll put like a jacket on the outside of here. And then you have a zippered pouch here that if we take a look at size-wise, they say you can put like a water bottle in it. Let's take our mini tripod with it fully extended, and just fits right down the side. I think I have some other stuff in here, so it's not gonna quite go all the way down. I haven't really found these pockets to be all that helpful. What I currently do have in here, which is probably also why it's not fitting, is some fountain pens from when we moved, just as like a safe place to store it. So it narrows down at the end, or tapers down at the end. So I think that kind of makes it, again, a little less usable. And then if you end up adding anything to it, then it's gonna kind of bulge out. So something flat, maybe like a notebook. You could probably put your phone in there, but it would go again all the way down to the bottom. You know, you could do something like that. Probably could put a jacket in here, but again, it just is really gonna bulk up the bag. You can open it up more so that it has like a little bit more room. Again, if you wanted to put like a jacket in here while you're traveling, but really, I guess I'm gonna say that pockets on both sides, at least here, aren't the most useful. So typically I'll just keep it cinched and closed. But then you get one on this side, and then you get one on the other side. So I'll bring this up so you can see it. All right, let's do one more thing on the bag. So they have run flat wheels. So pretty neat design. And then it's got like a metal chassis here. That just makes it really good construction. These are super heavy, not chintzy at all. So with that being said, let's open up the bag and take a look at what crud I have inside. So one thing I want to highlight compared to the Peak Design bag is that they had this weird system where it kind of opens up sideways. What's neat about this bag, and I haven't seen any other bags on the market do it, is that it opens up doctor bag style. So you just pull these, or you unzip it. That would be helpful. And voila, takes up even less space. And because of the color of the interior, you can see everything that you have in here. So right now I've been using this as storage. So I have a cube cover from Shimoda. I have a section of step-up rings with their respective lens caps, and the container that I have in here now, which I think I'll get you off the tripod so you can see it, is the large, so there's extra space. So let me go ahead and grab it from up there to show you the inside of the bag. All right, so here's the top-down view of the bag. As I said, I have the large camera cube in here, which is removable. So if you need a smaller one, you can definitely do that. So I have a little bit of extra space. I haven't quite figured out if they make one big enough that does fit all of this space, but it is kind of nice to have just like this extra section for miscellaneous. And or here is my filter, my backup step-up rings. They fit in there really nicely. Another set of step-up backup rings, those will fit there. You know, if I wanted to maybe add this lens adapter, that fits right there, so it takes up less spots in the pockets. Another one, that one might not fit too much. Let's take a look. I have a mic, so if you hit that in the bag, there you go, that would fit right there. Although this is a little expensive, so maybe I wouldn't put him there. And then inside you can see that I have a ton of space. Right now I've been keeping some of my film accessories, but I also have my 85 1/8. Doesn't get used that much, so I keep it here. My 20 1/8 also doesn't get used that much, so I keep it in here. This was the pouch for the mic. Another adapter, a Nikon, I think this is my 24 mil, 20 mil. And another Nikon lens cap and a 50 mil. Okay. And then just again, like extra bits, and then a Think Tank camera cover, a random cord, and a capture clip. So that is like just again what I've been having it for storage. It's really nice again that you can take out this camera cube and put in a smaller one. So now let's take a look at that. Okay, here's the bag. Just a big empty cavern. You have a big side mesh pocket here. You have a little one here. And then you have the same on this side, which I currently have some everyday filter holders, Peak Design strap, a extra battery charger, and a remote. So all that fit in there with the camera cube. And then on this side, I have nothing. But again, benefits is that it's not an actual camera bag. It is a bag for you to customize how you want. So whether it be for cameras or for travel, it still is well designed, way cheaper, and doesn't take up that much space. The other thing I want to call out, or the last thing I'll call out, is that with this camera cube, or the one that I had in there, which was the large, and I believe it was the mirrorless, because it's not as deep as the bag is, there is a little bit of space to maybe put like a laptop or papers right across the top of it. Or again, something thin, a jacket if you can, again, spread it out so you can hold more than just what's in the camera cube. But really like Shimoda. I've had 4 of their bags now. 5 of their bags. This would be a 6th. So a lot of Shimoda stuff. Been happy with all of it. Ian's been great. They have a Shimoda Insiders Facebook page. He's always on Instagram and on Facebook, and he responds to messages. So just been a big fan of the brand and then the quality. So again, you could go spend $600 on a Peak Design bag, or you could spend half the price for something that I'd almost say is nicer and better. So support the smaller guys. But here's the bag again. And thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions.